So you guys try to do something, okay? Proteus, you tried Proteus. I worked on Proteus and Robo Analyzer. That's great. Srija, did you guys enjoy them? Did you guys enjoy the software? You got an introduction about that topic, right? I know that 1 hour session can't make you well versed in the topic, but you guys got the introduction about the topic, right? I'm working on it. That's great. Prashant. Yes, just one. We got the essence. Yeah, that's the reason why we are doing these sessions. From 2 years. Oh, that's great, Prashant. We're working on it for 2 years. So guys, tell me what's the topic for today's discussion? Did you guys go through the schedule? What's the topic for today's discussion? You have it on the board. Linux. Yeah, Linux. Okay, so we can start, right? Let's start. We have just 48 participants. The participation rate is declining. Let the fun begin. Yes, let's begin. Okay, very good evening to one and all attending this workshop. First of all, let me introduce myself. I'm Akshay Srikumar from Robotics Intelligence System Community, or RISC, as you may all know it, right? So guys, as you told, today's session is about Linux. So tell me guys, what do you know about Linux? Of course, in an introductory way, what do you guys know about Linux? Open source. Okay, it's an open source software. It's used for cyber security purposes. That's a great information, just one. Open source operating system. It's a robust OS available. Okay, that's great. It's a type of operating system, right? OSIM. It's a type of operating system. Linux is kernel-based OS. Okay. It's a kernel. Okay, Prashant, what's a kernel? Tell me your views. What is a kernel? You using that word? Useful for hacking. Okay, like CPU, heart of an OS. Like CPU. Okay. It's an OS. Manage the resources. It interacts between hardware and software. That's a great piece of information there, Prashant. Use of terminal. Nitish Das. Okay. It's just like Windows, I think. Okay, Venkatesh. Guys, please take care to keep these stats in the common chat box so that everyone can see your participation in the workshop, okay? It's a command-based OS, right? Kunal Kumar, that's a great piece of information. It's a free OS. Oh, yeah, it's basically a free OS. Not an OS, but it's fine for now. Radhul. Okay, so you guys know a lot about Linux. So guys, basically Linux was developed as a kernel. Okay, as someone told that word above before, open source operating system. Yeah, it's an open source operating system, and being an open source operating system, everyone can contribute in the development of that software, and they can modify the software according to their needs. And that's one of the main reasons why the current operating systems that we use, like Ubuntu or Mint, are the modified versions of the Linux kernel. And the word kernel over here is not a misnomer and does absolute justification towards the meaning of the process of Linux, what it does as a kernel. it works behind, or it runs behind the operating system and connects each and every application present in the system with the hardware, as a seed does as a kernel does inside a seed, right? That's why the reference comes here, Linux kernel. So guys, tell me, what is the current mascot of Linux, or current symbol of Linux? Penguin. There's a particular name for that penguin. Okay, I'll not keep you waiting. It's Tux, the penguin. It's Tux. Okay, so give you more information about Linux and to give you a brief introduction on the key aspects of Linux, here we have Dipanshu ready with the presentation. So Dipanshu, over to you.
Thank you, Akshay. Guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're absolutely audible, Dipanshu.
Okay. Is my screen visible now?
Yeah, it's visible, Dipanshu. Go on.
Okay. Yeah. So I can see in the chat box many students are having information about Linux. So now let's start. So first of all, as you all know, Linux is an operating system. So first see what is operating system. Like we are users who act with the applications which are installed on operating system, and operating system is installed on hardware. This is how it communicates and it reverts back to the user the output which the user required. So is there glitch for you also, or is it for me only? So this was done. There is a glitch I am facing right now. So okay, why Linux operating system? As it is a Unix like operating system, Unix was a paid version for it, and Linux is free and open source, uh, and it is the most secure operating system because anyone can go and code there and remove the vulnerabilities. There are very less number of trojans and viruses made for Linux. It can run on any hardware, like it is great. We can use it on 2 GB. It requires very less RAM and it is high stable. Like we can use for Linux on 4 GB RAM very easily, and it is very smooth compared to Windows. So Linux versus Windows versus Mac. So for Linux, you can see yellow shows skills, orange is for patience, and blue is for money. So for Linux, you need skills. For Mac, you need money, and for Windows, you need patience. Windows is actually slow. A lot of processes are going in background, so that's why. So there's written over here, Windows users you have patience, Apple users have money, and Linux user have skills. So about distributions, like as Linux is open source, so anyone can go and make their own Linux distribution, and that distribution we call distro. So there are more than 600 Linux distros present right now, and 500 are in active development. There are many Linux distros like Kali, Ubuntu, Debian. Mostly Kali is used for hacking, and server is for Ubuntu is for servers and programming. So there are many other Debian, Fedora, RHEL, CentOS. CentOS and RHEL are mostly used in corporate sector. Linux Mint and Arch are for beginners like Ubuntu. So now done with that, as you all know, this is a command line operating system. So this is the structure of a command, then options, and then arguments. First, tell me, did you understand about what is Linux operating system? So now you can have a look at GUI. I am showing you. This is the GUI for Ubuntu Linux. This is not much of use. Mostly we do work on terminal. This is the terminal on which we work. Here, this first shows the username, next is the host name, and then we have prompt where we write the commands. So let me screen share it again. Is font okay to all of you, or should I increase? Okay, okay. So first of all, if anyone give you Linux to use, so first of all they said you to get into your user. Like there are many number of users we have in Windows, in Mac also. So that's how we have in here also. So for switching to your user, you can do switch. Su is for switch user, and then the name. Like I have given the name TechFirst. So it requires password. I fill in the password. Now you can see the username is changed from Dipanshu to TechFirst. So I am in currently in my home slash Dipanshu directory. I can go back. You can do just cd. You will be in your home directory. So then to clear the screen, it is simple command clear. The command names are actually very familiar with the command, like what we are going to do with command. So then someone says you to make a file. So to make a file, you just have to write touch is the name of command, and then you have to write name of the file. Like I have written abc. So you can, for listing, now you have to show if this file is made or not. You can do ls means listing. Now you can see there are some basic folders which are present when you made a new user: desktop, document, download music, so on. And here is the new file abc. So are you guys getting? So, okay. So now you have to make a new folder. Here we say folder as directory. So to make a directory, you can just do mkdir and then name of the directory. Like I can, we can give any name. Like I do z. So now again ls, you can do listing, and now you can see there is a new directory with z. You can see the difference between a directory and a file. Like here over here, and this is a different. Yeah, I have a file. You are right. So like I have said, na listing. It will list all the files and folders. So to list according to date and time, you can do ls minus ltr. Now is it okay? Now, hello. Is my voice good now? Is it okay?
Yeah, it's audible. It's clear.
Hello. Wait a minute. Now it's okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Dipanshu, it's audible now.
So okay. So to list according to date and time, you can do ls minus ltr. According to date and time, you can do ls minus ltr. These are number of
Dipanshu,
options.
it's
Like
breaking
if
low
you
again.
do only ls minus ltr,
Hello.
it will give you
Dipanshu, it's lagging. Your voice is lagging over again. Dipanshu, just do one thing. You just rejoin the meet. I think that will be fine. Dipanshu, can you hear me? Just rejoin the meet. It will be fine then.
Hello, am I audible
Yeah, you're
now?
audible now.
Okay. So
Okay. So continue.
yeah. So here, as I shown you, ls minus l will show you different command, and ls minus lt is giving you different output. And now to uh, these are different options. Sakshi, these are different options, like ls minus l is for another, like sometimes they mean and sometimes they don't, like ls minus ltr. These will give you according to the date added, some will give you according to bytes added. So like you can see, this will show according to first file which is there, and then directories. It is giving you other output, so there are different outputs for everyone. So ls minus ltr is mostly used because it gives according to the date and time added. Like first we add 18 at 18 for abc, and then 18 on 1815 we add z directory. Now to copy a file, for copy there is a command cp, for cp, and then the name of the file which you want to copy, abc, and to where copy, def. So now you can do ls minus ltr. You can see there is one abc, then there is z, and then there is def. It is of same byte. Actually these files are empty, that's why it is showing the same, but as we have copied, if some data inside is this file, then it will also be in def. So now you have to move this file abc to this folder or this directory z. uh, Developers, I didn't understand your question, what you are trying to say, but I'll take your doubts uh, after some time. Okay. So yeah, I was telling you how to move a file. So for moving a file, you can do move and then which file you want to move. Like I have to move def and to where. I have to move it to z. So now I get my prompt back. So you can see uh, now first of all, as now we are in our home directory. There is every home folder and files. So now you have to go into this z file. So you can do cd. Cd stands for change directory. Change directory to z. Now you can see here from home to we get into z directory. Now you can do ls minus ltr. Here you can see there is a file named def. You are also seeing this. These are some permissions. You can skip it for now. Here it is showing the user ownership. Here it is showing the group ownership and number of bytes, month, date, and the time added and the name of the file. This is the syntax of this ls minus ltr command. Now you have to delete this file. So for deleting, you can do rm for remove and then rm def. Now you can do ls minus ltr. We are in z directory. You can see there are total nothing appears, no file appears like there. So file is gone. File has been deleted. To clear the screen, I told you clear clear. To get back into your previous folder, you can do cd space dot dot. You will go one step back from your z directory. You are again in your home directory. You can see ls, and there are you are again in your home directory. Now you have to delete this directory. So for that you can do remove directory z. Now again ls minus ltr. You can see there is no z directory. Are you guys getting? Yeah. So now clear the screen. I have told you how to make a file. Now let's see how to write in a file. For writing we can do echo, but and there is also editors like vi, nano, vim. So for beginners you can start with nano. You can write nano and then name of the file. Like I have abc. You can name another file. So you can see you are in here. So here you can type anything. Hello everyone. So now to exit, you can see here it is showing control z. Now clear. Now you can do ls minus ltr. uh, just a second. Yeah, this file has been edited by OpenAI. Hello everyone. Control plus x. Now let's do again ls minus ltr. Now you can see first there was 0 bytes. Here is it is showing. Now it is having 14 bytes of data. So to read we have command cat abc. You can see whatever we type there we get as an output. So now let me tell you about help commands. First of all, clear the screen. So help commands are those commands by which you can know about other commands. Like there is a what is command. What is there is a command pwd. Actually, yes, you have to learn commands in Linux because not learn. You will. remember, like CP is for copy, MV is for move. They are easy, and but just you need a little bit practice, and then you will see it is easy. Then uh, yeah, these are just basic commands I am telling you. So yeah, now you can, we can remove a, yeah, I was telling you how to read a file. I have told you ABC. Now you can remove this using RM ABC. Now the file is gone. So clear the screen. Now if you want to see which user is using this machine, so you can if you ever get stuck like I get, like I just write user and then press enter and didn't get my prompt back, you can just press Ctrl plus C. You will get your prompt back. So now you can see who am I. This command tell you what is the name of user. Like you have seen here, TechFirst is the name of user, and host name is who is hosting the machine. Dipanshu Vostro 3470 written here over here. So then you can see where like these commands are written as scripts inside the folder. So you can, inside this operating system, so you can see where the files are located, like which clear. So you can see what is the exact location of this file, of this command, where it is written. So you can go and just modify it. For modifying you need super user privileges. Like we have administrator rights in Windows, here we have super user, which is known as root. You can access it using sudo I. uh, I have done this because actually I have made this right now, so it is, that's why it is showing me that I am not in sudo's file, so I can't access it. There are super user privileges, so I can show you. Okay, I have dual boot in my machine. I'm not using virtual. I have dual booted it with Windows. So okay, so for root privileges you have to do sudo I, then password. Now you can see the username is root. Root can do anything in this system, like you can add some softwares, you can remove, like you can add some software, you can delete. For downloading you need root privileges. You can use sudo command, but root can give you many privileges, like you are super user, you can also modify system by your own needs. So to install any command, you can do install any program, you can do apt install, and like I can install genome audio. So let's see. So that's how you can install, just by writing this command. So I get my prompt back, so it means it is being installed in my system. In the same way you can remove, sudo remove genome audio, and that's how. Yeah, Kunal, we can directly write sudo apt install, but I have shown you because you should know how to switch to root. Sudo apt install is mostly used because beginners should not use root privileges, because they might crack the system. So that's why. So now there are some basic, like you can do BC for binary calculator. This is just basic calculator. To get out your prompt, you can do Control D. In the same way, if I run Python, okay. So first exit. Now I am here in Python. You have learned about Python in previous workshops, right? So print hello, you get your prompt back by printing hello. So to exit, you can just do Control plus D. These are some basic shortcuts. So these are some basic commands which I have covered, and some commands are there which I have not covered because that were not too. I mean, I can't explain everything because Linux is a whole operating system. It can be like there are more than 30 hours of videos. Like it can have a whole workshop. So these are some basic commands which you might have to use. So closing the terminal. These are commands I have shown you. So these are commands which I haven't covered. Like shutdown will shut down your whole operating system. Then there is init 0 to 7. This is another command for shutting down. Then reboot. Halt will forcefully shut down your system. Vi is another editor, like I have told about nano editor. Then there is ping command, which tells you if you are which tells you if you are connected to internet or not. Then there is curl with an option capital O and then link. It will download the file dpkg. This is used for Debian. This is used for Debian package installer like Ubuntu. And then there is script. It will record every command you will run. Then there is netstat. Then for fg bg. Then there is t command echo. And then there is add user to add the new user, delete user to delete. And then there is grep command. These are some commands I haven't covered but are useful. So thank you guys. If you are having any questions, you can ask. I didn't get root sudo. I didn't. You have to do with sudo and space and then option with I. Then you can use root privilege. Kunal, any other doubts? Yeah, just by writing SU, we can also switch. SU stands for switch user. No, it is just a fake rumor. Uh, Varun, I am in my laptop. I am having AMD processor, so I am using Linux in that also. It is all right.
So thank you,
There is no problem.
Dipanshu. Thank you for that informative session.
Yeah, thank you for giving me this
So
chance.
I
Hope you
think
enjoy.
he's having an issue again. Okay, he's addressing a question. Okay, okay, fine. The next one.
Yeah, Jagadish, what to repeat? Can you tell? Uh, there is you can run Ubuntu on 1.5 GB RAM is I think minimum, or 1 GB RAM is minimum for Linux Ubuntu, and 1.5 GB is for Kali Linux. But it's okay. There is nothing to worry about that. If you are using Windows 10, then your system will run very smoothly on Linux. Any other doubts?
Okay, so thank you, Dipanshu. Thank you for that informative presentation on Linux. So guys, so I'm quite sure that you all got the glimpse of the key aspects of Linux, right? Guys, please do respond in the chat box. As I mentioned earlier, these are the only source through which you can express your active participation. Yes, now getting some responses. So do you want to know some facts, some more facts about Linux? You see, the first Linux kernel only took 65 KB of space. Can you imagine? Not MB, not GB, just 65 KB. Yes, just 65 KB of space. And whenever we think of an operating system, the first thing that comes to our mind is Windows. But trust me when I'm saying this, if we take 500 most powerful supercomputers in the world, 54% of them are still using Linux-based operating systems for their use. This is due to its compatibility and security. Yeah, NASA uses Linux too. So that's the power of Linux. It's still so powerful. Okay, so moving on with our schedule. Up next, the topic of discussion. It is really important in current scenario. Many times, students feel it difficult to express their talents in schools and colleges. We do have assignments, we do have projects, but they are really not that sufficient to capture one's ability to apply skills to real world problems. Now, this is where events and competitions come to play. They address the most current or most active world problems and encourage the participants to find the solutions for the same efficiently. So to talk more about the importance of events and the importance of importance of events, competitions, and hackathons, here we have Loknath with us ready with the presentation. So Loknath, over to you.
Yes, thank you, Akshay, for addressing it. Am I audible clearly?
Yeah, you're absolutely audible. Fine. Okay.
Yeah, okay, thank you. So, hello everyone present over here. My name is Loknath and I'm from CSE department. So we are advanced to the day 6 of TechFirst 3.0. As you all know that. So let's begin without any delay. So today I am ahead to you to exchange the knowledge about the importance of hackathons and competitions and as well as projects. So let's get into it. Let me share my screen. Is my screen visible?
Yeah, it's visible now.
Yeah, okay. Okay, thank you, Akshay. So let's start. So, as the first name suggests, that is my screen is moving.
You're currently on the introductory page.
Yeah, okay. Just a second. Sorry, just a second. I will stop screen and I will share it again. Yes, I think now it is visible.
Yeah, it's visible now.
Yeah, okay. So let's. So coming to the first slide, that is what is hackathon. So does anyone know what is meant by hackathon? Let's have the replies in the chat box. Okay, no, yes, no, maybe coding competition. Yes, yes, okay, no. So all of you that some of them doesn't know about hackathon. So let me go with the basic thing. So as the very name suggests that hackathon, in hackathon we are trying to use the technology to hack into real world problems and to solve them in a better way. It is also a project making competition where every team needs to develop a product from scratch. and it will be based upon the organizer who is organizing that hackathons. So I think you all guys have a got basic idea about hackathons. So does anyone have attempted or tried in participated in hackathons till now? Okay, yes, most of them are saying no. Okay, that's okay. That's not an issue. And I think there's because nowadays everything is going on online platform. So does anyone know from where we can get these hackathons? Like what are the platforms we are having to participate in hackathons? If you know, you can mention in the chat box. Yes, a very great response from the participants. There's some of them mentioned it, that is GFGs or Day to Compete, Hacker Rank, Hackereth, Code Academy, and as well as there are many organizations eventing the hackathons. Yes, Geek for Geeks. Yes, Varun. So we all know that about the basic idea of hackathons and from where we can get these hackathons. So coming to the, have you ever think that why is these hackathons are important to us? Okay, if you don't know, that's not an issue. So coming to the part why hackathons are improved or important. So as you can witness in the screen, that is by participating in these hackathons, we can brush up your skills and get involved in networking, having mentor support, learning new things, and also grabbing some awards and prizes. So let's get insane about everything. Yes, it is correct. That is zero to hero. Yes. So coming to the skill part, as you all know that in schools you required a lot of theories and knowledge, but you don't have any chance or you don't have ability to prove yourself. But coming to participating in these hackathons, you will get many skills. By participating in these hackathons, you can support your mental ability. You can compete with the competitors and you will gain some experience, and also you will know the various things or the things which are used to solve their real world stumbling blocks. Coming to the second one, that is mentoring. As you ever heard, as that is networking. Sorry. So have you ever heard this word networking, or does anyone have what I'm going to discuss in this networking part? Forget about the technical one, just the basic one, networking. So yes, some of you has said yes. Okay, let me go through it. That is coming to the networking. Yes, Himanshu is building a connection with more and more people. Yes, that's great. So coming to the networking part, we are studying in, there are many people or the students studying at different domains and different colleges. But we don't know that how many people are connected to each other. But by participating in these hackathons, you can connect to the people belongs to the various domains. Like you can meet the people who is in CSC department or ECE, as well as robotics, machine learning, and mechanical also. So sometimes you may meet students from overseas also. So through networking or their presentations, you can know that various techniques or the softwares that are used to solve the real world problems, and as well all the knowledge, and you can know the competition in the outside world. These are the main thing which we can notice in networking. Coming to the mentoring. So does anyone have attended any mentor sessions till now? Okay, no. Okay. Okay, does anyone know what is meant by mentor support? Have anyone heard about it? Yes, guidance. Yes. So I hope that all have heard about it. So coming to the mentoring. So because coming to the mentoring, that everyone need a mentor in their lives because he is the only person who will guide you in every situation. So how it is related to the hackathons. So while we're participating in any hackathons or competitions, we need some mentor support to help us to participants improve their idea in an innovative way. And also the organizers or will organize events in that they will have mentor sessions, will organize with their senior employees and also as well as industry supporters. So coming to the mentoring, it will be, as you can witness in the slide, that is our goals, coaching, guidance, knowledge, support. Yes. So you know that the mentors will are the main reason for having mentors in the venue is to allow people who know about the business concern, and also the mentors focuses on the problem statement that are provided by the organizations. But being a student, we doesn't know everything, and also we don't have any ideas about different industries. So you can make a good use of these mentor sessions and as well as these hackathons to improve your ability in every aspect of competitions. Here we go. That is learn. So learning. So till now, I think we have learned many things, and we will in the future also we will learn many things, and the life is full of learning new things. So by participating in these hackathons or competitions, we can learn various things. We can learn what is the logic behind any software implementations or the logic behind any development of any project. And also we know that what are the basic things we have to learn in the day-to-day life to compete with others. So this we have got with the awards and prizes. So do you know that what the competitions and hackathons will get awards and prizes? Does anyone know? Like example, have you ever seen that anyway? Yes. So why do you think that the competitions or the hackathon should accomplish these awards and prizes to the participants? Does anyone have any idea that why should we have these awards and prizes? Yes, Jashwant. Yes, Shari. Yes. Participants from many domains. So to include these awards and prizes, there will be a confidence or a boost up for the participants, and it will also motivate the participants or the competitors to participate in many other hackathons and as well as competitions. So these are the major things that are included in participating in hackathons. So does anyone know that is competition? What is meant by competition? Or anyone have participated in various competitions held in the outside and the online platforms as well as? Yes, there are various competitions based on there are quizzes, there are etc. There are many competitions. So participating in these competitions also we can gain exposure. Yes, yeah, Nishit, that's great. Singing competition also. Yes. Till now we have discussed why these hackathons are important. So coming to this, how these competitions or hackathons are participating in are doing in any projects, how it will be affect our career growth. As you can see, there are gain exposure. Second one is practical implementation. Third one is leverage CV. Fourth one is skill, various between other people, and as well as real world stumbling blocks. So as I also already mentioned in the previous slides that we will gain exposure and we will know how much we can give our best in practical implementation. And by winning or losing in the competitions or hackathons, we will get exposure and also we will get weightage of CV. As we can mention those competitions as well as hackathons in these CV. So coming to the skill part, as you already discussed, that is the skills or the logical implementation behind the updation or the development of any project or any software. Yes. Yes, Mridul, I'm the future. Okay, that's great. And coming to the various that variance between the people. So there are many students who doesn't participate in hackathons or competitions, but people who are participating in hackathons and also participating in competitions, they have a contrast between the people. So these are the main things coming under the career growth by participating in these hackathons and as well as competitions. Yes, Himanshu, they stand out of the from the crowd. So thank you for everyone having patience towards my presentation, and as well as thank you for giving this opportunity. So if you have any doubt, you can put in the chat box. Like, does anyone need any things about the hackathons? So while waiting for, start participating in these competitions and as well as in hackathons. So thank you, everyone. Over to you, Akshay.
Thank you, Loknath. Thank you for that much informative presentation over there. So now, guys, I'm quite sure that you all got the glimpse of the importance of various competitions and events we are about to have. This itself puts forward a vast varieties of opportunity, right? Obviously, not everyone who enters the competition wins. However, even if you don't bag a big prize, you can still seize that opportunity and challenge yourself. You'll definitely learn a new thing or develop a new skill. You see, the most important thing to note over here is that your competition journey is not a process. Just a process and not an end point. Any of the success or an apparent failure is just the stepping stone towards the next point. So whatever may be the outcome, just focus on what you've gained and how to keep on developing. Okay. So yes, moving on with us, really special person who have who's having immense experience when it comes to competitions and hackathons. He and his team has won almost every competitions they have participated. He always steers us to excel in the projects we are making, and we call him the Aeromadi. He's none other than Mr. Kishan Chari, technical head of RISC LPU. We welcome to you to TechFirst 3.0, Day 6.
Hello, Akshay.
Hello, sir. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for the introduction. Thanks a lot. Hello, guys. How are you all? Yeah. Hello. Okay, please, first thing, please don't call me sir. You can call me bro directly. You can call me Kishan. Don't call me bro. Like sir, yeah. Yeah, like calling sir makes a boundaries, and we are not teachers or like we are like you guys only. So yeah, exactly. Thanks, Mradul. So I don't have much time. I just have 5 minutes. So I'll just try to give my point. So okay, I'll just check the chat. Okay, guys. So you guys have been joining this TechFirst 3 from Monday. So which was the best part you liked about this workshop? Hello, somebody please turn on your mic and talk to me. It's fine. Today, wow, great. The Linux part. Proteus, great. Yeah, I too love the Proteus one. When my seniors in the RISC first taught me the Proteus in the lab, I was damn excited. And after that, I have done a lot of experiments using that Proteus. I love it. C and Python part, yeah, I'm actually weak at that. Okay, okay, great. So I just have 5 minutes. I won't take much time of you guys, but I will share my experience with RISC and how the thing goes. Robotics, that's what I love actually. So how the thing goes with me and how I started and how it ended all and everything. So I'll just share my experience. So first thing, when I was in my first semester, like you guys are now. Okay, thank you, Vinayak. So I was working, yeah, I was very excited from the starting, from the first day of my semester. Like I was very keen to explore the field of aeronautics, aerospace and drones and all that. So I started to work on it, and I used to watch a lot of YouTube videos. I was inspired actually from YouTube only, the lot of YouTubers and all that. I'm sure that you guys were also watching some of the YouTube videos and all that in your fields. Like for CSE guy will be watching from there, and electronics will be watching Great Scott and all that. So I was very inspired from their work, and I started to work on airplanes and drones. So finally I made one drone, and I was flying in the garden of the main ground at that LPU. We call it as like a volleyball ground. So over there I was flying my drone, and there was my one friend was from Africa, Luthoso. Yeah, he was from there. So we both were flying the 450 quadcopter. Yeah, yeah, this one. The first project I made when I came in LPU. So we used to fly that, and at that day, one day I met Priyansh Jain. Priyansh Jain is he was the technical head of RISC at that time, and he was a very smart guy, and like he was my senior, but he was like bro to me. And after that we worked together at the risks and made a lot of projects. First project we made together was this biped robot. uh, is my screen visible? Hello.
Yes, it's absolutely visible.
Okay, yeah, we can continue. So yeah, the first thing we made together was this one, the biped robot. It was working quite okay. Like it was not professionally working, because it was the first prototype, and there was an event of robotic arms. So over there we made this one. After that we worked on a lot of projects. I don't even remember the number of projects we made together, but this is the one of the best project we made. This is the pick and place robot. And after the robot we made, we thought, let's what we can do after this, what best we can do. So the one thing came in our mind was to like check out the competition at that time. Now the scenario of competition is that we have to go online because of this COVID condition, but at that time we have to go at that, like if the competition it is Punjab, like Peck University, so we have to go over there. If it is at the IIT Kanpur, we have to go at the IIT Kanpur. So that was the first day we started to explore the competitions. We started to move out of the LPU, and this was the project. This was the plane which I took first to the Chandigarh University, and I found a lot of people over there. A lot of people flying planes. I made a lot of friends, and you know what? I'll share just funny experience of mine. There was one guy named Khalid Mohan. Okay, he's still my friend. I play just simulator games with him. So he was the guy I first met him over there. So he made a flying wing, and I made this plane. So we were just having the competition over there. So that was the first competition. So I came fifth and he came fourth. He was very good at flying the airplanes. So after that competition at the Chandigarh University, there was a very small ground. So we were having just fun. We were doing just plane fight over there. Like I want to crash his plane and he want to crash my plane in the sky. And we were having like this was the level of fun we were doing at the competitions. And that's what you will get. Exactly, versus. So that's the level of that's the level of the, you can just imagine the dopamine level. So competition is not, it's a damn entertaining, bro. It's damn entertaining. Competition is not just like you are competing. Competition is something you are exploring the world. You are like, it's everything. And I also think that competition is not a perfect word like to say that. It is most of like, if you will talk about IIT Bombay's and they call it at a festival, a tech festival. It is just a festival where you are just coming and you are enjoying your projects. You are like, your two robots are fighting, and they are, yeah. And FPV drone, after that I made two FPV drones in LPO, and we just have a lot of fun. FPV drones are actually like a simple drone with a speed of 200 kilometers per hour and more than that, and have a camera, and the camera is having a latency of 40 nanoseconds, and at that latency it is throwing the video into your VR goggles. So like you are feeling like you are sitting inside the drone. So that's the drone I made when I was in my fourth semester with Priyansh. And after that we made every single project we made together. And we also participated in IIT Roped and Chandigarh University event and Backfest event. Uh, Thank you, Asudev. So believe me, bro, like guys, after that I made a lot of like funny projects. Fun, it was really fun. It was the real fun which I. So the main part, because I don't have much time, I wish if I could share my like experience or further with you guys. But let's come to the conclusion. like don't take competition as a competition. Just think like you have the opportunity, you have time to explore something. Now scenario, you will be doing competitions in the online mode, but when the college will start, when everything will start, you will, yeah, it's a knowledge plus, like it's not actually knowledge, you know what, like when you were a child, you were used to play like, you know, a lot of games, like now people are playing PUBG and all that because they want to fight, okay, using the guns and all that. But you guys are engineers, you have the opportunity, you have the talent, you have everything. So why not to do that? Why not to repeat in that in the real life? You just imagine when the one person is playing PUBG Valorant and you guys are just playing a airplane fight, like simple robot fight. So that's the level of, like, you guys are engineers, so that's the level of motivation, that's the level of experience. And you know what, the best like memories I have of my life are the competitions one. When like I was like I was taking that trophy of IIT Mumbai, and just 4 day before, like 4 day before. Yeah, yeah, that's for sure, because it's Corona time, so it's okay. So 4 days before, I just won that SolidWorks model competition. I came first. So it's like that. Don't take it as a competition. Take it as a fun and a festival. And I'm sure that you guys are going to love it. So yeah, that's all from my side. I won't take much time. Thanks a lot, and have a great day. And yeah, one more thing I like to add, if any of the person, I love to make projects, okay, I love to work with Arduinos, and I love to make like I love to do a lot of experiments. So if any of you have ideas, any of you have like anything in your mind, and you want somebody with you can share your idea, and like discuss that is this possible or not, and you have the idea and you want to like understand how to make it in real life, anytime you guys can call me. I'll just put my number in the chat. Okay, you can just drop me the WhatsApp and I'll contact you surely. I'm not at Discord. I'm not at Discord, bro. Yeah, but for you guys, I'll make it. Okay. But by the way, we have such a great group like the RISC group, and we made that for this search works only. So I think so you guys can use it easily. And as I said, everyone in the risks are like brother. As are my seniors, the Priyansh, and I never called him my like sir and all. He was like bro to me. We used to have like chit chat talks, and we used to have a lot of fun. We used to go at the mess together. Even after that, we took our hostel room very nearby on the same floor. So it was like that. So yeah, you can be very freely with us. There is no like boundary of having calling us a sir or teacher. Exactly, that's what you get in the real life. The Corona time, I too, even when I just got the first position of technical, and I was thinking to do a lot of funny things, and having a lot of technical fun. But you know what, this boundary of COVID-19 is really affecting my creativity too, and like what my capabilities. But I am too actually. Okay, guys. So thank you for listening 5 minutes more. It was really a good time. And I have already given my number, or else you can ask from anyone. They will provide it. If you think you can, yeah, I just dropped over there my number. I just drop again. Okay. Thank you, guys. Bye bye.
So thank you, Kishan. Thank you for that informative presentation. So thank you for sharing your experience about different events and competitions you have gone through. And I am quite sure that this was really inspiring for many of us, right? Right, guys? Yes. Yes, listening about these various competitions we had and various experience he shared with us is really inspiring for us. Okay, so that's it for today. So guys, please tell me what's the topic for tomorrow's workshop? Okay, we'll give so yeah, as you mentioned, if you have any ideas coming to your mind, please you can contact anyone from RISC. Okay. Yeah, we'll tell about recruitment too. So I ask you a question. What's the topic for tomorrow's discussion? IoT. IoT. all over IoT. Okay. So tell me, what do you know about IoT? Internet of Things. Okay. So guys, please tell me, what do you know about IoT? I think that you're typing because I can't see any messages till now. I think that you're typing now. I'll wait for a few more seconds. Connecting physical systems to internet. That's right, Prashant. That's a very good explanation for that. Machine social networking. Okay, this one. Embedded devices connected over internet, connecting the world via internet. Okay, so basically, devices don't possess any superpowers, but when connected to internet, they make wonders. And that's the glimpse of IoTs, or Internet of Things, as you call it, has really a bright future. And tomorrow you're going to learn about IoTs and the basic communication of different devices when they're connected to internet. So are you guys excited for that? Guys, please be active in the chat box. Are you excited for tomorrow's session? Okay, now I can see some movement in the chat box. Guys, please make sure that you do give your attendance in the link provided, because tomorrow we'll give you more details about the recruitment process. Okay, have everyone given their attendance till now? Yes, done. So please make sure that you give your attendance, and the link has been provided in the chat box. So please give your attendance, and tomorrow we'll be sharing more information about the recruitment processes. And one more key point to note, as tomorrow's weekend and we don't want to take much time of a weekend, we are shifting our schedule a bit. So tomorrow we are having a session from 5 to 6. Okay, is that fine for you guys? You have done this for your convenience. We're not going too late. We're having a session from 5 to 6. Okay, as tomorrow's a weekend, we are just shifting our schedule. We're having a session from 5 to 6. Is it okay for everyone? So give me a thumbs up in the chat box. Okay, yes, okay, okay. So guys, please make sure that tomorrow we are not having session from 6 to 7, we are having session from 5 to 6. If any of your friends couldn't attend today's workshop, please inform them to how to contact. Brother, please wait. Tomorrow we are going to tell about the recruitment processes, and we are going to provide you with the links to contact RISC. So please make sure you attend tomorrow's workshop. Okay. Please share the PPTs to us. Okay, we'll share it. So what's the name? SS. Okay, we'll share the PPTs. Okay. So please make sure that you tell your friends about tomorrow's change in the schedule and make them attend this workshop tomorrow. Okay, thank you. Thank you guys for attending this workshop. Thank you, brother. Thank you.